Good morning. Hello, hello. How are you guys doing? Oh, no way, no way. My headphones disconnect now. Why? How have you guys been? How are you guys doing? Hi, Shino. Hi, Fyodor. Hi, Fufu. How's my day been? My day's been pretty good. Shino, it's been very good. Hence why I crashed when I got home. I fucking died. Passed out and missed strum and stuff. So yeah, that was a thing. But we're here now. We're here now. We'll probably mostly be doing side quests and stuff today anyway, so it won't be too busy of a day. So we'll see how we get through all those and stuff. Try catch up on what I missed. You wish you could sleep, but you came to a hotel and have to leave 40 minutes later? No. Did you get your dinner, Fyodor, in the end? Were you able to eat it? You're so tired and drunk. Wow. Disgraceful. Drinking at this hour. There we go. There's my drink. And dinner was goated. Nice. I'm glad you enjoyed it. What? There we go. Drinking on an evening, on a Saturday, completely unheard of, yeah. I mean, I would never drink, so, you know. I'm pure Kitsune. No drink in me. No sake. How are you at the Moli? You know, I think I thought anyway I figured out your name, your username the other day, like a few weeks ago the other day. And I thought it was Thermal Lion. Now I'm seeing it again. I don't know how it came to that. Because it's not spelled Thermal Lion. You're good? Better for some messages? Oh, from some oh. You're welcome. Always. I can come over and give you some hugs as well. If that would make you feel better. If you're not feeling good. I give good hugs. I'm sure people can agree. That was your clever plan when you started streaming. I see. Oh, close enough to your username, but not the Molian. I see. It'll be pretty cool. It'll be pretty cool. You should totally stream. That would be super like awesome. I would like collab with you. I would stream with you. That'd be great. If I seem a bit low energy, by the way, it's because I am. I'm still, like, even though I got like a big nap in, I'm still kind of tired. I just want to make sure I don't fall too behind on Final Fantasy. I want to get through my side quests and stuff. So that's why we're here, despite the late hour. Once you tackle your social anxiety, you'll get right on it. That is a mood and a half. You know what would help? Just be a VTuber. It's fine. Or a PNG tuber even. It'll be just as fine. It'll be great. It helps a lot with the anxiety. Because trust me, I get a lot of the social anxieties myself. I'm not very good with that stuff. If in doubt, just become cute anime girl. Exactly. That's all you need. It gives you all the confidence you need, basically. I went shopping today, and I got a Hinata figure, and I got some D&D dice. It's pretty cool stuff. Hello, Marquet. Hello, welcome in. Hope you're having a good evening, good Saturday. Enjoying your weekend. Is this your first time in the stream? It looks like it might be. And the book that I will read, Rice, it's a gift. Fyodor, the book, it's a gift. It's not for me to read, it's a gift. Yeah. So I don't read it. I just deliver it. Dad. Oh, I'm still so full from dinner. Well, lunch really. We'll read Crime and Punishment though. What? What is that? Books are for bookshelves, obviously. No one actually reads them. Well, I'll have you know, I've read at least most of the manga on my shelf. So, you know, that's something. If it's got pictures, I can usually read it. Novels are a bit too much for me. It's too many words. I can't deal with it. It's first time seeing stream, but saw on TikTok. Oh, nice. Welcome in. It's good to have you here. We'll be playing some Final Fantasy 16 in a bit, which is actually why I haven't been on TikTok too much. Is because I've been playing so much Final Fantasy 16. So, you know, it's not many clips and stuff that I can put up without spoiling everything. But I'm glad you found me and you're here now. That's great. Go to TikTok. Oh, thank you, Fyodor. I try to, like, I used to be way more, like, what's the word? Consistent. I would put out, like, 3 or 4 TikToks a week or something. And then it went down to, like, once or twice a week, and then it was once a month. Yeah, it's so hard to keep on top of it. Like, it takes so much time to make the clips and stuff. What is she stealing? Bad Nala. Nala stealing socks off of things. Disgraceful. I also spilled my drink slightly, and so I was quiet. You're truly disproportionate the amount of time it takes to make a TikTok. Yeah, I remember when I first started, like, I got pretty good at, like I had a system for it, but when I first started, it took hours upon hours to make, like, 3 clips of, like, 30 seconds. Yeah, it took a while. There is some stuff that makes it quicker. Like you can clip stuff straight from your stream and put it up, but they're generally lower quality and I don't like them as much. Gotta teach you some video editing at some point. I think I could do it. Someone teaching me how to edit things. I was actually I did open the video editor earlier to do some clips from the Mario stream we did like last week, but I got interrupted by a sudden onslaught of sleep, so that didn't go so well. Hopefully by tomorrow I can work on it a bit though. I'll do some clips for TikTok and YouTube. I also want to like make longer edited videos, but those take even way longer. I remember I tried editing down an entire stream into like a shorter form edited video. Oh, it took the entire day. The entire day was just gone just for the one stream. It was crazy how long it takes. If only I could afford to hire an editor, that would be so much easier. That's a mood. Yeah, it's difficult. We'll manage though. I'm dying. Hang on, I need to take my shirt off. I'm fucking dying from the heat. AI video editors aren't far off. I don't know. Why would I get an AI editor when I can get an actual person? Seems unreasonable. If we're gonna do it that way, I'll just get an AI VTuber. get Neuro-sama. Oh, that's so much better. Oh. I have the fan and everything on. It's like nearly 11 p.m. It's this warm. What is going on? You were joking very much on the side of pay actual artists, not AI. Yeah, I am very much on that side as well. I'm not a fan of the situation artists are in right now. Oh, thank you, Comsube, for the head pats. I'm also going to open my window. I need to cool down. Okay, there's a nice breeze coming in at the moment. Meow? Meow? Hello, Comsube. Bork. Need some chill music for a bit. Yeah, my hand is a bit sore. I might have like the beginning of carpal tunnel, which is not great. Hopefully it doesn't bother me too much on a game controller, but on a mouse it's so painful to use a mouse right now. I don't know if I'll be doing much PC gaming for a few days. Yeah, it's quite painful. Oh, that's very loud. Jesus. You know what we need? We need like a dark theme version of this overlay, so I can just have a nice chill evening time. Wouldn't that be cool? I mean, having my own custom overlays would be nice as well. I could have my own stuff. Exactly. Oh, hi Texas. Wrong account. Whoops. Go to the side alley? I mean, that's more for YouTube stuff. Definitely best to take it easy if you start feeling that. Carpal tunnel, no joke. Yeah. I'm hoping, you know, a game controller is not too bad. So I can still play Final Fantasy because I don't want to fall more behind on it. That sounds great, actually. Imagining a background of a shrine at night. Yeah, I wanna commission like actual background art for myself. And maybe get like 2 versions of it, like a daytime one and a nighttime one. I think would be super cool. Hi Luna, welcome back. Don't suppose you want to follow me on that other account so we can reach our 350 goal, huh? That'd be pretty cool. We're like literally 1 follower away from our goal. Used to create super political jokes. Oof. Political jokes. Very, very dangerous topic. We ain't gonna touch that here. Holy shit, it is actually very windy. It's gotten very windy since earlier. Can you hear that? Holy shit. I might actually have to close the window again because it's like very loud. Ugh. Why can't it be easy? Why can't I have just a nice gentle breeze to keep myself cool? It's fucking windy here too, is it? I see. Outrageous. There goes my nice breeze. Oh, my head. Slightly sore. It's fine. It's not too bad. It's okay. We'll manage. Yeah, let me switch over to the game. It's a bit darker in the game anyway. So there's not this bright screen blinding us all at 11 p.m. And I can get started on my side quest so we can chat while I'm doing my side content. I don't expect I'll be doing the main quest line tonight. Because it's so late. But, you know, we'll try catch up on all the stuff that I'm behind on at least. So I can start fresh on Monday for the main story. Oh, hang on, let me just do something for Fyodor real quick. There we go. I bet he was like frothing at the mouth waiting for my Kitsune mask. Oh, you're gonna pass out? Oh no. I just gave you your mask. Sad. But that's okay. If you need to sleep, you need to sleep. That's okay. You're happier now. Right though, let me switch over to the game. Mhm. Not yet, these. That is fair. Whenever you need to sleep, you make sure you sleep. Mhm. Mhm. You're doing something you shouldn't be doing? That sounds very dangerous. What is it that you be doing? What are you is it something we need to know about? Oh fuck, my chair didn't lock in and I fell. Hang on, game very loud, I need to turn it down. There we go. Right. How many things do we have? Ah, sneeze. I mean, we're not even looking right now at the hunt board, which in itself has a bunch of stuff.
Heard the bad news then, did you?
What bad news?
About Dravost. Blackthorn's old haunt. With the forge and all that.
Oh my god,
Anyway,
what
the
happened?
mines just down the road from there are spewing out ether like no one's business.
Oh god.
Village?
Safe from the flood for now, but they've got other problems. Akashic.
We
Every creature
literally
in the
just
area is
left
either
the
turned
Forge
or on the
village
way to
last
turning,
night
apparently.
and it's already needing
Zoltan
help.
and the others are living on borrowed time. They need help, and quick. Doris sent a few curse breakers to keep an eye on things, but there's only so much a couple of scouts can do. Except get eaten. If something ain't done soon.
This is the
The old
first
place
bit
will
of
be
the game
overrun.
you've seen. Already loving the British accents. Yeah, a lot of the people from
I won't let that happen.
the game are
think you would.
British sounding. Unless you
Blows
go
all
over to the
round.
continent of Ashe,
Thought it might be better if he didn't.
where they're very
Only did something
Nordic
stupid.
sounding.
You reckon we should tell him?
No. It's better this way.
Yeah, well, I can't stand about knowing what's happening out there, so I'm off. I'll see you in Dravost.
Bum, bum. Well, no rush out to that village because I have other quests to pick up. Need help. Quick in it, mate. Yeah, very British.
Oh, don't tell me we've run out. Lady Karen. How's business?
Not nearly as foul as the weather.
You're doing good trade then?
Yeah, very
Both
British.
in and out of the hideaway?
Talking about the weather.
Can't complain. Wait, what exactly are you
You
getting
want free
at?
chicken nuggets?
Not once in
Sure,
5
you can
long
have some
years do you
nuggies.
pay my affairs half a care. But here you are today, raking me over the coals like a bloody popoto.
Just asking. Out of interest.
You still gotta eat your nuggies. They're so cold now.
Right. I'm here because I was told that certain rumors have been circulating about you selling weapons to brigands.
Wow.
Are you? And who was
Clive
it who
is
knows
so
me
nervous
well as
around
to tell
Karen.
tales of my evil exploits?
I didn't exactly hear firsthand. All I know is that someone in Dalamil has been spreading word to that effect.
And what? You believe it? You
I mean,
I'm
thank you
profiting
so
off
much
blood
for
of
the
innocence,
follow.
do ya? Look,
Don't know why it didn't
I've
come
done
through.
things I'm not proud of. Might be there were a time when I turned a blind eye to the
Thank you
wretchedness
so
of the
much.
world so I could line my pocket. But that woman is no more. And you'd know that if you'd ever paid the slightest bit of notice.
Oh,
You're right, Lady Karen.
oh, I don't know if you heard my hand and my
apologize.
arm just
It was wrong of me to
snapped.
doubt you.
No. It
Ow.
was. No. I reckon you've got better things to do than pointing your do-gooding finger at a poor old woman.
Of course. Good day.
Wah. There it is. Thank you, Mimi, for the follow. I think that puts us over our goal, does it? I think it's 350, is it? Hopefully. I don't know, because it's not updated for me. You unfollowed? Wow. Outrageous. Can't believe you've done this. Old lady Kitsune. Did you just call me old lady? What the fuck? Why does everyone call me old these days?
Here, you put me in this situation, Clive. You can bloody well get me out of it. I need a
Oh
hand with
god,
the
now I'm
recipe.
getting given out to by
Sure it's me
this
you're looking for?
person.
I'm not much of a cook.
I'm all the cook will be needing. Thank you very much. You remember Ivan's stew? So I thought I'd try making one of these supposed...
Oh, you want me to go get... I'll like skip.
never been one to
I'll
pick
get
up.
your stuff for you. It's a fetch quests. Plain and simple. Jesus Christ. Don't beat around the bush sometimes. Just tell me what it is you want. You do the bone clickies on the screen, you get called old? Wow. I see how it is.
Sid, perhaps you can help me solve a mystery.
I
certainly
love
try.
mysteries.
Who's gone missing this time?
It's not who, but what. Mid
Also, something did go
She
missing.
made for her workshop. I borrowed them to teach the little ones about weight, and shortly after the lesson, well, they vanished. My
One of the
first
kids
thought was
has
that they'd
it,
taken them off somewhere to
undoubtedly.
play, but when I asked, they swore they had nothing to do with their having disappeared, which almost certainly means they had everything to do with it.
Your years start with 2 or above, you get called old? What do you mean your year? Like your age? Or like the year you were born? Because
Don't
I
know
would
what-
think anyone born after 2000 is like a baby. They're like super young. Age? Doesn't that make you old? I can't remember how old you were.
Don't tell me we've run out of peppies, nuts and all.
Oh, I see. So conveniently 1 year away.
I spoke with Lady Karen.
Sure.
What did she say?
That the rumors were unfounded, along with some other things. And while it sounds like she may have done things she regretted in her past, she says those days
Never
are
20.
behind her.
I see. Forever 19.
Well, that's good. I knew Nan wasn't caught up in how bad. But why would people say she was?
No, it's not. But people do things
You
for
know,
all
right?
sorts
One of your
of
friends
reasons.
reminded
Perhaps we'll never know.
that she remembers how old she was looking at the
I'm
year.
gonna find out.
Because she was
That
born in
traitor, he
2000.
says
You
they
could
were
feel
all
his
talking about
hair
her in
turning
Delano.
grey in that moment.
So that's where I'm
Oh
going.
no.
I'll find someone who'll tell me. You'll see.
Yeah.
you
I don't know
sure?
what it is. I just... It's the same in work. Whenever someone, like, a customer calls in and I see their birthday is, like,
I suppose it is.
after 2000, I think to myself, oh, you know, they can't be the policy holder. They're too young. And then I'm like, wait. They are over 18. In fact, some of them are in their 20s. I'm like, oh, no. How could this happen?
Lady Karen's
I shouldn't be feeling old at my age. Nah, if birth year starts with a 1, what's wrong with that? That's the most people, right?
Sid, do you recall the flowers I had you?
Oh,
bring
he's
back
gonna
to the
make my
yard?
potions better.
Really?
He's botanist.
I'm afraid so. I was able to get most of the Morganbeards to take root, but they rarely flower. I fear the soil here does not agree with them. However, I believe I have.
Bring better soil.
I can't wait to hear it.
I'm going to marry the Morganbeards with Morbles. I know, but hear me out. Morbles are possessed of a highly choleric temperament.
That sounds very
The fire which
dangerous.
drives them appears to
You
be
can't
maintained
keep up
from
with
an
5
abundance
things
of
at once.
nutrient-rich ether drawn from their
Why not?
environs. I believe that by
Multitasking.
grafting a Morble vine to a Morganbeard,
Skill
the
issue.
appendage's wealth of vigor-inducing nutrients might well stimulate the flower to bloom. The endeavor, I assure you, is scientifically sound.
If this botanist makes like a new monster,
And all you
I'll be
need
very upset.
is a single vine from an ordinary Morble.
That is correct. As for the Morble, I fear ordinary may not suffice.
Oh dear.
But, as luck would have it, a most extraordinary specimen is rumored to haunt the swamps of Rosaria. Why, a notice can...
Okay, it's on the hunt board. Okay. Yeah. Just what I want. A really extra strong Morble. As if ordinary Morbles aren't hard enough. This is fine. We'll manage. Is there any other quests in this area? Oh, there's some at my reading table. Jesus. Okay. I really have got so many quests to do at the moment. It's too many. And this is just in this town. There's like quests in other towns as well. I really shouldn't have let it get like this.
I say we should just...
They just kind of snuck up on me so quickly. Oh, are these the kids that stole the thing?
Out at your studies, I see. It's not a set of scales, is it?
No. Of course it isn't.
Of course it isn't.
Well, not anymore, it's not.
You broke it.
And just how long hasn't it been one?
We're sorry.
But we didn't break them. We dismembered them.
Just
Of
like Miss
course.
Mididol showed us.
Miss Mididol? And why would she have you dismembering her creations?
Because that's the only way to become a ninja-neer.
A ninja-neer, of course.
The best way I see how something works is to
Anyone
take it
in
apart
chat
and
want to
put it back
become a
together again.
ninja-neer?
Well, then your work is already half done. Carry on.
About that.
The taking apart was easy enough, but it's the putting back we can't work out.
Speak for yourself. The heavy thing goes at the bottom. Then...
Your spinjutsu master.
You three need to learn to take responsibility for your actions. So let's have a look at these parts with fresh eyes, shall we?
And before Clive can't figure it out.
All right. Everything here was once part of Miss Mididol's scales. Every piece has its own role to play, and each is just as important as the others. If even one of them is missing, the scales won't work. So let's think about what those roles might be. You already know one of the pieces. The body. Its role is to support everything else. But what of the others?
He's making it sound so philosophical. It's just some scales, right?
This tiny piece is what's called a cogwheel, or gear. Have you ever seen one before?
Now, don't touch.
Miss Mididol's dungeon is full of them. Most are on
Don't
the floor.
touch.
She puts them in all her inventions.
Nope.
They spin round and round and round and round.
Nope.
That's right. They're very useful when you want to make things move. Do you remember if there was anything on the scales that moved?
I remember the
No.
arm moved when I tried weighing an apple. And then somebody ate it.
Not my fault. You shouldn't have tried weighing it before lunch.
You know what part's supposed to move and how it's supposed to move. So, let's put the pieces together first, see what doesn't move, and then stick the cogwheel to that.
Not a bad idea. You see? is not so difficult.
No. Why do you do this? Very bold. Ah! Don't think about it. Fucking hell. Trying to steal my food. And actively stealing it. Oh. Dogs, am I right? What was happening here again?
This is called the arm. Why do you suppose that is? It doesn't look much like an arm.
You're right. It looks more like a wing. Like a chocobo wing.
Doesn't it look like arms?
Before, haven't you, Sid? Will you teach me
Looks
to
no
ride
more
one
like
one day?
wings than arms.
I'll think about it. Now, what do arms do?
Hold things. So wait, maybe this arm holds things too.
Good thinking.
Are these kids
You're on the
like
right
that
track.
dumb? Like, come on.
These round parts are called the pans. You all know what a pan is, don't you?
I do. Molly uses them
Whistle
in the kitchen.
Tarnis, what is the
Fry
business
bangers.
with these thrones?
These aren't for frying bangers,
What?
you idiot. They're for weighing stuff. But what if I wanted to weigh Goots? I don't think he'd fit on that little thing.
Wow. Calling out
Probably not.
Goots like that?
What are the chains for? Holding the pans up?
Well spotted. Which means something must hold the chains up in turn. So, now that we've taken stock of the parts and learned what they do, what do you think?
I think we've got it.
Then here's what we'll do. You tell me what goes where, and I'll put the scales together.
Hopefully I don't have to
Well,
assemble it.
obviously you need to start with the body. All the other pieces fit onto it, don't they?
And the arms go on the body, just like real arms. Or wings, if you're a chocobo. And then the arms hold the pans by the chains.
Very good. Let's see if that works. Ah, all finished.
Yes! We did it!
Well, with Sid's help.
The gear
I just
doesn't
put the
even
pieces
isn't
together.
even a part of it.
It was you three engineers who showed me how.
Where did they get the gear?
That's right. We're Miss Mididol's hairs.
Her hairs.
Yeah, hairs for the future. She's showing us her secrets now, so we can help out the hideaway when we're older.
What do you think, Sid? Are you almost ready?
That's a bit of an
A
odd
little
phrase.
while from Miss Mididol and Miss Shirley. I'd say it won't be long at all.
What a good time to make you have to do premium hydrate.
It won't be long.
Well, I mean, it's
Until then, though.
it's hydration, isn't
Try to
it?
be
Gotta
nice
stay
with Miss Shirley.
hydrated. Speak of the devil.
Hey, look! We never used the cogwheel.
You don't think Sid forgot about it, do you?
Nah. Would never forget about the cogwheel. Wow, they're looking so concerned. That's oh no, poor Clive. Right, hang on. I'll do my hydrate. Thank you so much, Fyodor, for the premium hydrate. Thank you, thank you. You know why it's premium now? I see. I'm glad you were enlightened. Maybe you can help Fyodor understand. Morble. Carrot. In the Whispering Waters. Okay, we can go find Karis. That's fine. Mm-hmm. Weird ass face? Don't know what you mean. It's perfectly normal drinking face. Um... Where did it say it was?
Onii-chan?
Onita? What was I drinking? Well, that's the question, isn't it? Oh, there's the Whispering Waters. I see it. There should be a big boss man over here. You don't feel euphoria when you drink a good crisp, cold glass of water? I mean, yeah, especially on a hot night like this, you know? Stay away from me, spiders. Bad spiders. And don't have legs, can't drink, healthy stuff with liquid inside. Hey, I got legs. They're just, you know, invisible right now. Oh god, this fucking marble. I hate marbles. The tentacles. Not the tentacles.
Just any mortal, could it? All right then.
How do I play the game again? I'm like forgetting how to play the game. There we go. I'll... yeah. It takes me a minute to get back into the groove of it. Ow. Ah, that was stronger than I thought it would be. That was not good, that was bad. I messed that up. That entire combo was fucked. I also just realized I don't have like most of, like I don't have any potions, which is a bit of a problem. Like I only have 5 potions. Oh god, the breath. No, the range. Ah, fuck. No, not my life points. I need those. Stop fucking up the combo, little dude. Stop bullying me. I'm
Betrayal.
trying. I'm a bit rusty every time I start the game. Too drunk and tired, you're going to sleep? Okay. Enjoy your sleep though. There we go. We did it. Oh, you want bunny ears and glasses as well as pink? That's a lot. Hang on. Bunk. What was the button for it again? I don't remember. That'll do, I guess.
That was definitely anything but ordinary.
Bloody marble.
Let's get this vine back to the yard.
Let's go do some shopping for potions while we're at it. Oh, cat ears as well. Oh, hang on. I gotta do everything manually whenever it's pink. Hang on. What's the button for cat ears again? 11, 9. Okay. There we go. All the things. So many things. Now I can hear very well.
Ah, Clive. Just the man I was hoping to see.
Oh?
What can I do, Martha?
Why is that?
You remember how some of Sir Wade's guardians took up residence here after the Ashe attacked? Well, now the rest have come to join him. Seems their barracks in the Lazarus have been lost to an ether flood. Now, I don't mind having a few more brave boys around to keep them animals at bay. I ain't daft after all. But we ain't got nowhere for 'em to bed down. Poor buggers are having to make do with haylofts and chocobo pens. I'd build 'em a new barracks here if I could. But where
I
am I
can't
gonna
build
put
you
'em?
a barrack.
Just ain't enough room up here on the rock. Which leaves us in a bit of a pickle. The people we're counting on to keep us safe are living like beggars.
I see.
And it ain't just that lot.
I'm not sure I
Tomorrow's
can
coming
help
about
with this
too.
problem.
There's been more and more of them turning up lately, coming from all over looking for safe haven. But there's only so many we can shelter with the room we've got. We can't keep cramming more and more people into less and less space. What we need is a new home for our new arrivals. And that's what I was hoping you might help me with. If it ain't too much of a burden, of course.
How can I help with this? This seems very questionable.
It's no burden.
Thank you, Clive.
So,
Does she want Clive
where
to
were you
become
thinking of
a
making this new
day
home?
laborer for a while, build a
Well,
building?
I reckon we could do a lot worse than Eastpool.
Eastpool. It's been a long time since I thought about that place.
It was a tragedy, what happened. And if any of us could have done anything to stop it, we would have.
Bonita?
But what's done is done. And those who lived there wouldn't have wanted the village they loved to be left in ruins.
I suppose you're right.
The blight might be pressing in, but I reckon it's got a good few years left in it yet. There's just one problem. A band
Ow.
of cutthroats have made it their den. Nasty
Okay.
bastards they are too. I've lost
So
some
she
good
wants
men
me
to
to
their
go clear
raids,
out
would have sent
Eastpool.
someone to clear them out sooner. But now we've got a few more guardians of the flame to call on. I reckon it's time we made our move. What do you say? Fancy leading a raiding party?
Yeah, I can do that.
Eastpool was once home to people I loved. I won't have bandits sully those memories.
And I know the men will gladly follow you. I've already shared a few thoughts with Sir Wade about how we might be able to win the place back. And I dare say he's got some ideas of his own too.
I mean, just go in there and kill them all. That seems like the easiest way to go about it. Just get rid of all the bandits, then there's no problem. Give you free chicken nuggets? I will post
Right, Sir
them
Wade.
to you. It's fine.
Let's hear your plan.
Anything catch your eye?
Yeah, I need potions.
There you go. Much obliged. Thanks very much. Much obliged.
Thank you, merchant.
Just because the heavens have gone to rack and ruin, it don't mean
I'm all for making this town a welcoming place.
So, Wade, it's good to see you well.
And you, Lord Rossfield. And you.
I spoke with Martha.
Good old Wade.
She
He's
tells
been
me
here
you
since
have
the
plans
start of the
to
game,
free
so he has.
Eastpool and make it your own.
That's right, though it was mostly her idea. I rather fear my men have been treading on her toes somewhat since joining us, not to mention each other's. And then there are the bearers, men and women who found the courage to flee their masters and sought refuge here. We need somewhere to settle them, and I can think of worse places than Eastpool.
As can I.
I mean, Eastpool
Which is
seems
why I
quite far
agreed
away
to
from
help
me
you
here.
win
How
it
can you
back.
keep both of them
That's
safe?
very kind of you. I'd be most grateful if you would. With you beside us, we shall soon send that rabble of rogues running for the hills.
So, what can you tell me?
That thankfully there aren't too many of them. Fewer than a dozen at our last count. And rather less, thankfully, the road that leads there will more than likely still be crawling with Akashic. A small force would suffice to clear the village, but if the Akashic were to follow them in, that force could end up trapped between a rock and a very hard place indeed.
Don't worry, you'll have me there.
Head
I'll
into
kick their
Eastpool and
butt.
deal with the bandits. You and the Guardians can stay outside the village and fend off any Akashic who come too close. Make sure I'm not taken unawares.
I can't ask you to bear all that risk yourself, my lord.
The Akashic are the
I'm
bigger
I'm
risk.
literally like the most
I'll handle a
powerful
few
person
bandits.
in the world right now.
If
I'm
you're
sure it'll be fine.
I shall summon my men at once.
Shall I wait for you here?
No need, my lord. You go on ahead. We'll be with you before long.
All right. I'll meet you at Eastpool then.
We shall see you there. And may victory await our coming.
Oh, Eastpool is east, of course. Why didn't I think of this?
I'll build a barricade so sturdy, even a bandit.
They should like totally build like a better gate and wall, I think.
Better already.
I could do with something like that.
Can hardly make
Oh, get away from me with those fucking swords. Up. I forgot how nice East Pool is. It's pretty nice. You love me with pink hair, never too much pink? No, you prefer purple. I see. Hang on, the glasses disappeared by accident. Where did the bandits be? Is this all of them?
Leave Eastpool now. Face the consequences. That's the end of that.
Easy does it.
Or maybe not.
That's not a bandit.
What's that thing doing here? Doesn't matter. It goes too.
Oh, fuck. Ow. What is this thing? Ow. I can't figure out its moveset at all. I changed it the moment you complimented. I didn't change it. It was on a timer. What the fuck is this thing? God, what a weird enemy. I didn't understand how it moved at all.
Any more surprises? take that as a no.
Bravo. A magnificent display, my lord.
You were watching. I thought you were keeping an eye out for a cache.
And that is a game you will never play it.
Put
Well,
down
Final
more than a few on the
Fantasy.
road, then arrived just in time to
It's
see
a
you
good
slay
game.
that whatever it was.
Let's hope it was the last of its kind. Though I expect you and the Guardians will be up to the challenge should another appear.
I would hope so, my lord.
Your men will be bringing the bearers who'll be living here, I assume. It might be best to send word for them to come right away. Before any other unsavory characters move in.
Of course.
Onita.
I'll send orders for them to depart immediately. Leave it with me, my lord.
Good-a-ding. Welcome in, Rexy.
Without masters.
No. We're the masters now.
Don't tell
Our
these
lives are our
branded
own
that this town was full of branded before and got slaughtered because of it.
That's all of them. And not a single Akashek in sight. Now to begin the important work of rebuilding the place. It won't be easy. Especially not after 5 years of beasts and blackguards having their wicked way with the place. The masonry might still be sturdy enough.
5 years, really?
Those that weren't lost in the fire or burned by the bandits, that is. It'll take a bit of elbow grease. But we'll see Eastpool rise again. Just you wait.
So wait. Lady Hannah is buried here. If you don't mind, I'd like Oscar to join the rebuilding efforts. He should be a part of this.
Of course. I couldn't agree more.
I'll let Martha know that everyone arrived safely. If you need anything more, you have only to send a Stolas.
And we will, my lord. Safe travels.
Eastpool is in safe hands. Time to go and tell Martha the good news.
Nice stuff. Say Oni-chan 5 times in a row without breathing. What? Oni-chan, 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 Oni-chan. I can't remember, I might have lost count. 5 is a bit much for me. I can only count to 3.
Ah, there you are. All went well then.
I did
Wade
6.
told me you got rid of
Yeah,
the
I did
bandits,
one
so
more
was
because I
keeping an eye
wasn't
out.
sure if I miscounted or not.
What's all this about some shape-shifting nightmare showing up?
For free?
On second
Exactly.
thoughts, don't tell me. It'll only give me nightmares of my own. What matters is you did it, and now we can build our new village.
I suppose it will be. What will you call it?
What else? Eastpool.
Calling
Wade said it
Eastpool,
best.
Eastpool.
There's
Nice.
plenty bad happened to that place, but that don't undo the good that happened there. No need to throw the baby out with the bathwater.
Did Wade say that?
Well, something along those lines.
Hmm.
Anyway, the poor souls might have made it to Eastpool, but their work ain't done yet. The way I see
Aw,
it, neither's
sorry.
mine. If it's food or lumber or strong backs they need, the rest is ready to provide it.
Thank you, Martha.
No, thank you. You didn't have to help us.
I wanted to.
I'm sorry, Luna. He made you scream. No. I'm sorry.
Ah, Clive, I was just about to send for you.
I haven't left
I
Martha.
must take something to Sir Wade up in Eastpool. Seeds for planting. Thought it was. I'll keep providing them with whatever they need in the meantime, of course. But if Eastpool's going to survive, it's got to be able to fend for itself. As have those poor bearers. They've lived their whole lives in servitude, but now they're their own masters. Small wonder they ain't got the foggiest how to provide for themselves. So it's up to us to teach them. And if you're wondering why you, well, the Wagoneers taking supplies up that way have been coming back with more and more reports of Akashik around the village of late. Sir Wade's putting a brave
It's always
face on
funny
it,
when you go
but I
from
think
like
even he's starting to worry.
one
If you'd
side
like me to
quest,
share those
like,
concerns with
or
anyone,
one
it's
quest,
up to
and
you.
then it continues with the next quest that you were supposed to get like a while apart. But
Thanks.
because I'm
Wouldn't
behind,
ask
I'm
if I
getting them
didn't
right
have
after
to.
each other.
There.
It just
That
makes
should be
no
enough to
sense.
keep them in Gazal Greens for a few years at least.
Gizal Greens.
Not the most mouth-watering crop, I'll admit. But they're hardy, they grow fast, and they fill a hole. Better that than something that'll wither away at first frost.
Okay.
And chocobos love 'em too, which is no small thing. When I say all of us need to pull together to get Eastpool back on its feet, I mean all of us. They ain't exactly succulent, but cook 'em right, and they're just about bearable.
I'll take your word for it.
Anyway, Sir Wade'll know what to do with them. And if he don't, well, I'll go up there and show him myself.
I'm sure you will.
Hopefully once I do this quest, I can finally turn in that one quest that I've been unable to do for a while. Where am I? I need to like track the quest because I'm getting lost. That one. There it is.
I heard the Guardian saying we're supposed to grow our own.
Ah, Lord Rossfield. What brings you to Eastpool?
A delivery from Martha.
These are Gazal green seeds. Martha's keen to cut the apron strings, then, is she? I jest, of course. You see, I had thought we might be able to revive the old wheat fields, but they'd long since gone to seed, only without the seeds.
Wow.
Martha was hoping he might be able to show the bearers how to plant and tend these, so that they'll be able to fend for themselves.
That's not a bad idea. These bearers had only recently escaped their bonds before we brought them here. They know little of freedom, of providing for themselves and their loved ones.
Are they just
Unless
sitting
we teach them how
around
to
since
live
we
like
left?
free men, I fear that all we have achieved in bringing them here is to exchange one master for another. Not that myself and the Guardians have been the best example to them so far, subsisting almost entirely on Martha's charity as we do. It's about time we all started to provide for ourselves, bearers and Guardians alike. Unfortunately, we've been a little too busy of late to focus on much besides bolstering our defenses. There have been alarming reports of...
The Horde is closing in.
Oh. Yeah, I knew we couldn't get away with just a simple delivery.
I thought we'd have more time. Gather the men in the square. Send to the rest for reinforcements.
Yes, Sir Wade.
The Horde.
A Kashek, a veritable legion of them. They've been seen
A
prowling around the
veritable
northern reaches for a while
legion.
now. We don't have the numbers to hold back a swarm that size. I had hoped to build a perimeter wall so that myself and the Guardians might be able to defend the village, but...
Now you're out of time.
Precisely. If reinforcements from the rest arrive before they do, we may just scrape through, but I fear that's rather an enormous if.
What if you could call on reinforcements from Eastpool?
You mean the bearers? We brought them here so they might live, not
You're
die
secretly
fighting for
watching
their
every
lives.
day, every time at this
So
stream.
wait.
You
said
stream
you
a
lacked men to
platform where
defend
you
the
stream
village.
called
Are the bearers not men?
what?
Do they not wish to see Eastpool saved? Though they may not be trained soldiers like your Guardians. What help they are able to offer could still prove the difference between victory and defeat.
Censored.
You're right, my lord. I will appeal to them. My friends, I humbly beg your aid. We Guardians are few and our enemies many. But I swear we can defeat them with you at our side.
Oh, they're not the happiest bunch.
To serve as bait for those fiends so that you and your men might be spared. And to think we trusted you. Say what you will.
Onita?
But it is worth fighting for. Sir Wade fights to give you lot a chance. Just like I do. Just like Sid does. We all wanted to give you a home where you could be free. And you got one, didn't you? This place, Eastpool. This is your village. Your home. And if you don't fight to protect what's yours, you'll lose it. You know I'm right. This world wants to take everything from you. Everything. Your homes, your freedom, your very lives. So then, are you going to stand by and let that happen to you? Are you going to accept fate like good little Bran did and die, having never stood up for yourselves?
Is she actually going into battle with a pan? The strongest weapon of all. Frying pan.
What are you doing?
All right. Give me a sword. I never dreamt I'd have a home of my own. And now that I have, I don't want to lose it. I will protect what's mine, or die trying.
We all will. Free men and women fighting
Top of the line
together.
frying pan, yeah. Ow, wow, 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 wow. Stabbed myself. And I don't mind you chatting, Luna. It's nice to have someone to chat to.
Thank you, Martha.
Don't mention it. Just promise me one thing. That you'll show them how freeborn fight.
Gladly.
Do we actually get the battle?
If it was numbers you were lacking, you certainly won't be now.
Thanks to you.
Hey. Oh, I just love the sound of my own voice.
And you got a
Rothfield,
frying
My
pan.
lady, we're ready.
So what's the plan of action?
We'll divide our forces into several small detachments, each made up of guardians, bearers, and guards from the rest. These will position themselves at strategic points around the village. Upon engaging with the Akashic,
Skill issue.
occupied as best they can.
What's it's not a skill issue.
You're going to lure them into the village.
I am. We will have neither the time nor the resources to treat the wounded, so injuries must be avoided at all costs. Instead, we will focus purely on defense at first. By coordinating our withdrawal through the use of messengers drawn from among the bearers, we will aim to have the swarm converge at a point of our choosing. With luck, that point will be the village square. The perfect place for our most able warriors to surround them and fall upon them. And for you and I to finish them off.
A sound plan, but one that'll require a leader with a cool head and strong nerves to coordinate the retreat. I'd say you have both in abundance, Sir Wade, but you'll be needed. Please, leave the last of the fighting to me.
Ha! And let you have all the glory.
Sir Wade, they're here.
Then you know what you must do. We work together,
How come Clive is the only one that puts his sword on his back?
Shielding the other that no man might fall.
It's very impractical as well.
Might live on.
You should always put the sword on like your hip.
We've no time to argue, my lord. I'll do as you ask.
And I will do as you ask.
Suppose we'd better do our bit too then, eh?
Right you are, Martha.
The calm before the storm.
Goblins? Oh, I suppose, yeah, Akasha can be anything.
Here it comes. I will not let this village fall.
Ow. Torgal, you made me miss. God damn it. What are these? Oh shit. Hi Mary. Welcome in. That was a short stream. Hope you had fun. How are you doing? Welcome in, Raiders. Ah, there we go. Fight over. It was just a short one. I see. I thought you were going to be doing some art though, but I was pleasantly surprised to see you were doing some karaoke. I could go in and listen for a while. You sound wonderful as always. You got to listen to some nice songs while playing, yeah? Nice.
What is it?
Owl from the rest. An Akashic curl's been sighted on Rhiannon's ride and is headed in their direction.
On a coral? Oh god.
So wait, how many Akashic remain in East Pool?
Hard to say. My men are still facing some resistance, but I think the worst is behind us.
Mary cutie, yeah, she's adorable.
No.
Thank you for the hydrate.
You stay here too, so wait. Your men need you. I'll go after the curl. Join me only when East Pool is won.
If you're sure, my lord. May the Founder protect you.
Look, we're just we're a cute anime fox girl playing this big gruesome Final Fantasy game. If you do karaoke, you'll survive for 5 minutes. Gonna give 20 gifted subs. What if you do karaoke? You'll give us 20 subs. What each?
I might not know one end of a sword.
That's a pretty good deal. Just need to survive 5 minutes. Sounds doable. Hop. Going to touch grass tomorrow? Oh, are you going somewhere nice? Need to sleep early? That's fair, that's fair. I hope you have a good sleep though. Thank you so much again for the raid though, Mary. Time for bed for you as well, Molly. No problem, no problem. Thank you as well for joining. Going hiking? Send pics. Send me pics when you're there. That sounds great. Bye bye. Enjoy sleep. Have fun tomorrow. Right, where is this coral? Oh, there he is.
There it is. With me, Toggle.
Ow. I'm doing bad against him. Surprised he didn't, still don't want to make it war crimes? What war crimes? Ow. God, they get so quick in the last phase. Ow. Thank you, Torgal. Okay. Don't die from exhaustion, Mary. Comes to be. Are these boss patterns pretty much the same, or are you just good at game? Oh, I'm just like excellent at video games.
All right. Back to Eastpool.
I have fought a coral before, though. A coral isn't really a boss, it's more like a mini boss. Ashe Pro. The new iPhone, the Ashe Pro.
Lord Rossfield, the curl, is it?
It's dead.
Thank the Founder for that. And for you, my lord. We were able to eradicate the rest of the Horde.
Oh,
I have
nice.
guardians posted around the village to keep watch for further attacks, but all seems quiet for now. I hesitate to say it, but I think it might be over.
I think it might.
We did it. We saved
He's so
Eastpool.
shocked.
Thank you, my friends. Thank you.
No, Sir Wade. It's us who should be thanking you. You brought us together. Showed us what it means to fight for what you hold dear.
We never had nothing to call our own before. We didn't know what it meant to protect it, but now we do. We really do.
They're on that battle high.
You and your people saved us, and still we doubted you. But there's no doubt in my mind anymore. We're free men now, so we have to start acting like it. We have to fight to protect what's ours, to protect Eastpool.
And we shall. We all shall. Together. This is our home. And if anyone or anything tries to take it away,
they'll have us to answer to.
Come on then. Let's get to work.
This village isn't going to rebuild itself.
They're not slaves anymore.
No.
They should probably get some new
They're
clothes,
Rosarians.
though.
Your
Those
father
rags
took
are not
pity
the
on
best.
bearer's plight, and I believe if he was still with us today, this is what he would have wanted.
I believe you might be right.
I shall remain here, my lord, and do what I can to help rebuild the village. After all, this is my home now too. And I could hardly call myself an Eastpoolian if I didn't pull my weight.
I
Eastpoolian.
think you'll find it's East Pudlian, Sir Wade. But you should be proud all the same. I'll have to pull my weight too. Can't have the rest getting outclassed. Speaking of which, I ought to be getting back.
Can we continue to count on your support, Martha?
Of course, and I'd be counting on yours too. Us Rosarians have got to stick together, haven't we?
Indeed we have.
And Clive, come by the Golden Stables when you get the chance. I ain't paid you for
I
delivering
wonder
them
if the
seeds yet.
capital of Rosaria is still in bits, or can we recover that? Because, like, that's a pretty strategic place to be.
Rossfield, do you remember our very first mission together? Clearing the goblins from the Stillwind marshes?
How could I forget?
There's one sight that I shall never forget. You, facing off against that giant Morble. Not a trace of fear on your face. Since that day,
Yeah,
there
that
have been
actually
more than a
was
few
ages
times when
ago.
I felt like giving up.
Back in the demo.
When the odds seemed so stacked in the enemy's favor, I thought I may as well just lay down my sword and surrender. But every time I would think back to the look in your eyes that day and remember what it means to be a shield. Know that whatever trials Eastpool may face, I shall never lose courage. Thanks to you.
So Wade, you have always been a true shield.
An agent
I know
of
the
S.H.I.E.L.D.
Eastpool, and indeed all of Rosaria.
Good
is
show,
safe
by
in
the
your
way,
hands.
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Thank you.
It's really annoying that they decanonized
I
it.
know the rest of the world will be safe in yours.
I'll do my best.
Bloody Marvel. MCU. They don't know how good Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is. It's probably like my favorite Marvel show, like TV show, is Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I really like it. You should stop being political. Maybe. I'm not really gonna talk about any politics on stream. Because it's not a fun time, politics.
You went and saved Eastpool and all.
I just did what I could.
And it's only right that you get rewarded for it.
I'm not a
Take it
political
before I
streamer.
change my
We're just
mind.
here for good times, good vibes.
Thank you, Martha.
So, Eastpool's finally back on its feet again. And a home to free bearers. Who'd have thought we'd see the day, eh?
Well, it was your idea.
I know that, but I never stopped to think what it would mean. Bearers in charge of themselves, thinking for themselves, working for themselves.
I feel like this
Like
is
your
not the first
hideaway,
time
but not
bearers
even
have been
hidden
freed.
away. Though I suppose the rest ain't much different nowadays. You know, bearers living free like that reminds me of when I first met Sid. Loath as I am to recall that particular day.
I take it you didn't always see eye to eye. What happened?
Well, if you really want to know, I started doing what I do long before I met Sid. In fact, that's how I met him. Or at least how he came to meet me. He showed up at the stables one day, asking questions about who'd been buying up bearers. Founder knows what he thought I was doing with them. Running a hunt, poking around in their innards. Something awful anyway. Me, I thought he was a new constable. Thought the game was up. But somehow we both managed to work out what each other was about. And before I knew it, the cheeky arse was rattling on at me about how I was doing it all wrong. After all my hard work.
That does sound like Sid. Good old mansplainer.
Relief, but not freedom. That my bearers were still dying as slaves. Got right under my skin, it did. Told him if he didn't like it, he could bugger off.
What did
and report
Otto
me to the
Mod
garrison.
do to you this time, Luna?
And do you know what he did? He smiled. And then he laughed. And then I did the same. We made a pact that day, that whenever one of us was in need, the other would always be there for him.
And you were?
Sent the message.
Well,
Wow.
We both wanted the same thing. To make life better for bearers. Just like your dad. Do you know I was born right around the time Elwyn became Archduke? Growing up, I saw how he tried to change things. He certainly didn't lack for ambition, that one.
Indeed. But the loftier one's ambitions, the harder they are to achieve. Which is why those of us who follow in their footsteps need to finish what people like Sid and my father started.
Suppose you're right, aye. And if we don't manage it, there's always them who come after us. Good thing we've got a few half-decent sorts waiting in the wings, eh? It's almost enough to give you a little bit of hope.
Wait.
Just a little.
What did you
Anyway,
realize?
Enough nattering. Better get back to work. The least the folks who saved Eastpool deserve is a hot meal.
That sounds like a wonderful idea.
Let you rejoin the stream real quick, okay?
Clive!
I wasn't expecting, but it seems...
Oh, finally I can pay off Martha and Isabel.
A star, Rube. It's worth at least twice what you owe me.
Think of the differences in...
Interest? If word got out I charged that much, no one... Anyway, why are you the one here a bit much sending the Lord... back props...
Yeah. It's been a while. I just want that quest out of my quest log, please. It's been there far too long.
The garrison is threatening to pull their sentries from the markets.
I would speak with this Duke.
Saw the captain just now. Your town needs you.
Go pay off Isabel as well, finally. Get rid of our debt.
Milady.
Gifts?
Hello, Luna.
Oh my.
Welcome back.
Clive, you really have outdone yourself.
Otto asked me to give it to you. To settle the Hideaway's debt with the Veil. And to compensate you for the time it took us to do so.
How are you doing? Welcome.
I thought you might finally be warming to me. Tell Otto he can keep his baubles. I tried to tell him as much the first time around. The man owes me nothing, nor does the Hideaway. My contribution to the restoration effort was made freely and willingly. It was the least I could do.
You once told me Sid did you a kindness. I'd like to do the same. Please, accept it. For my sake. And for Otto's. For all of us. for all you've done.
It is rather fetching.
He was trying to figure out what happened in the exact 5
Very
seconds. He
well.
realized it doesn't matter anymore.
Otto is lucky to
Well,
have
on the
you,
stream,
Clive.
oh, we're just paying
I
back
doubt
that.
anything could ever replace his son.
Otto had a son.
Long ago. Yes. Sid told me Otto lost him when he was just a boy, and blamed himself for not being able to stop it. I don't know how it happened. Whether there was anything he could have done.
I didn't know.
How could you have? I doubt anyone did. Besides Sid, I've never met a man more keen to bear his sorrows in stoic silence.
Yeah, the
An
other
ill
stream,
habit,
how you doing?
Given that both have always been surrounded by friends.
Which
desperate
other
to help
stream?
them.
There is only one stream
I'm beginning to see that.
that I know of.
Go will want to know the stones were
How
delivered.
doing? Doing good.
If he's still with
Doing
us.
very good. A good day. Bum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. Nice to hear. Nice. So. Wow.
Everything's back the way it was.
Fresh silk from the
Mustard and
You've also followed streams since January?
Shouldn't be too hard to find goods.
That doesn't seem correct.
We need someone who can bring the whole town together.
I only just debuted in January.
Gilbert, take this crystal. Could be I know something more.
I've got
We're good? Oh, they're good.
chocobo feather.
Why am I here again,
Listen.
Goots?
I found someone who says he's heard the rumours about Nan.
Have you?
Go on.
All right. It's like I said. A wizened old crone by the name of Karen. Says the more swords and spears she puts in people's hands, the more war they'll wage. And the more war being waged. And who will they all turn to keep them in steel? Why, the good Reaper herself.
And you've seen this Reaper at work?
Aye, you'll find her right here plying her trade most days.
Here in Delamil. Where exactly?
She has a stall here in the market. But if you're not the patient type, you can probably... But it'd be a bolder man than me that braved that feeling. But now, if that's all...
Okay, I can go find this imposter. You don't remember at the time of January you typed one letter and left the stream?
Unless she's discovered the secret of how to be in two
Were you
places
on
at
this
once.
account that you're on currently?
Lady Karen hasn't left the hideaway in weeks. So who has been running this stall he spoke of?
Good question. I'll go and have a look.
And I'll visit this storehouse on the edge of town.
All right, but be careful, Clive.
You didn't use this account? Well, then how would I know? This account has only been here since the 14th of July. Sorry.
I always thought it was the blessing.
It's okay.
I still can't quite believe it.
When the fang fella took my life.
If there's one thing we've learned over the past few weeks...
Mustard and man bread.
fresh silks from the Canter Caravan.
God, this I'm getting pretty tired of these cloudy skies.
Stay scattered forever.
I hope they're not there until the end of the game.
Time to brave the Viper's Nest.
Huh? You are? Why asking? I'm confused, Luna. Are you okay? I didn't ask anything.
Just you, is it? Thought I might have laid it on a bit thick.
It was
You
a
are
fairly
okay?
unconvincing
Okay,
tale.
that's good.
So, what now?
That's up to you. Die a slow death, or a quick one. Boys, he's all yours. But that sword is mine.
He wants my sword? Seriously? You're just hearing things? Worry? Yeah, it's worrying.
Now we can pretend this didn't
I hope you're okay. A fucking healer. Where is the other one? Dude's still alive. Oh my god, there's a fucking another healer. How many are there? Would I mind if you sent something for me? Send something where?
Oh, you've done it now.
Oh, Mr. Trader, you've done it.
Tell me what I've done.
When the Borgwyn finds out you've killed his men,
On Twitch, of course.
he only
What is
wanted
it you would like to
that bull of a
send?
manservant, the dim one always clinging to Karen's skirts. You weren't even supposed to be here. Who the hell are you anyway?
What were you going to do to him?
The Borgwyn wanted him to get to Karen. I was only supposed to point the lamp in the right direction once he arrived.
You're
in
late,
Dallin.
but brought a smoothie? Nice,
And
too.
you turned up.
Thank you for the smoothie.
Go on then. If you're going to end me, end me.
You're not worth
Let's
the
end
effort.
him.
Now be gone, before I change my mind.
Fucking coward.
I
Wow.
need to find Goods.
Never mind. Okay, Luna. You got green apple? Nice. It's very tasty. Oh my.
Get your filthy paws off me, you naughty painted lout!
Stop calling me names! And stop spreading them horrible lies about Nan!
Well, that will be easy enough. For they are not lies. Every last word is true. And she must pay for her crimes in blood.
Lord!
Goose, are you all right?
He's gonna kill Nan! He said she had to pay in blood!
After what she did, it is only right. She ruined my life and the lives
Ruined.
of countless others. That loathsome harpy's very existence is a crime, and I will not allow it to continue. Goods, was it? I have no quarrel with you. Only with your employer. Run along now. You
Can I
need
kill
not
this
pay for
guy?
her sins.
He's being rude.
No.
No.
I don't care what she did. I won't let you hurt Nan. Promise me you won't hurt her, or I'll kill you myself.
Goddamn Goots.
Goots, no.
Enough, all of you!
Oh, Karen came all this way.
But how did you?
You're a sight less clever than you think you are, the pair of you. Did you think I wouldn't notice the two of you slinking off together? Well, the whole thing got me thinking, who in Dalamil might bear me a grudge? And a certain snivelling shit I ran afoul of in my fairy years came to mind. Though it was just Bogan back then, wasn't it?
No, don't kill. Why can't I kill him?
But I see you're the same pants-pissing craven you've always been. What was it we called you? Wet legs.
Wow.
You bitch! Everything that happened, it was all your fault.
Dude, don't even try.
Finally pay for what you did to me.
Goots, you...
If you want a piece of Nan, you'll have to go through me.
I'm surprised Clive didn't step in there. He got pretty close to Karen.
You great galoot. Out of the way, I can handle this myself. So, wet legs. You remember what you told me when we last met? An eye for an eye. Wise words, Sam. Wise words.
Who is Clyde? Is Clive.
It's time to collect.
Is the main character of the game who we play as. Wait, is this the guy that took her eye? God damn.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
He doesn't mess around.
Dead? No. But I reckon he wishes he was. It isn't easy going through life one eye short of a pair. After all, I should know.
You don't mean...
Oh, don't tell me you didn't notice. Lost it to old Wet Legs back when we were working the same routes. Said I'd stolen from his strongbox. I'd done nothing of the sort, mind. But that didn't stop him taking his little revenge. So I took some of my own. Sorry, lost everything. His coin, his clients. Always knew he'd be back one day to claim his due. But he crossed a line dragging poor Goots into this. He didn't hurt you, did he?
No, Nan. Still got all my arms, see? Legs too. But...
Or good.
What if he comes back again?
What if he does? First we take the other eye, then we work
Your
our
bad
way
is calling
down.
you been fun? Thank you so much for joining, Marquis. I hope to see you again. I'll be streaming a bit earlier on Monday. So hopefully you can come by then and enjoy some chill times. Thank you for the strats, Luna.
Remind me never to cross you, Karen.
Thank you. So many quests, so little time. I look tense. My shoulders are always a bit tense.
So Dravosh is still standing. For now, at least.
If you can swing a hammer.
Would you like to see my wares? Thank you. Certainly.
August.
Clive,
How go?
you're here.
You'll try catch it. EU time zone sucks sometimes. Oh, I'm in the EU, so normally I start stream 8 o'clock UK time.
That should buy us some time if we need it.
But today I was a bit late because I was very sleepy.
Well done.
So normally, you will see me stream at 8 o'clock.
Sid. I'd never have guessed, you know. Not if August hadn't let
Am I
Sid,
from Europe? Yes, I'm from
that
Ireland.
the savior of Dravozd would turn out to be the realm's most infamous outlaw. Keen to help us out again?
I am.
Thought you could sneak off without me, did you?
Oh, goddamn. You came along?
Blackthorn.
Oh, what are you doing here?
One of the scouts couldn't keep his voice down. Unlike my best mate who didn't think I deserved to know. So then, how long's it been? Long enough for us two to turn into a pair of old codgers, I see.
Then your idea
Ah, thank you for bunny ears.
Prick.
Don't listen to him. You only did what you thought was best.
There you go, you got your favorite color. Pink.
I did, yeah. But that ain't the whole of it. Vulcan, our master, didn't leave the chiefdom to the
It's not actually pink. It is pink. What do you mean?
The best blacksmith in Dravozd, barring himself, of course.
Although I suppose you are probably colorblind, based on what we've discussed previously.
Practice their craft, not ask them to settle petty feuds and barter for grain. Our master wasted half his life that way. I wasn't about to let that happen.
You think it suits me better having pink hair? Well, I like pink blonde though.
Needed. Under me and my precious ideals, this place wouldn't have lasted a year. So I left to devote myself to the work and spare you lot the consequences. I may be a selfish prick, but I only did what I felt I had to.
What you had to do was your duty.
Even if it meant we all starved?
Enough. This is no time for bickering.
You have
You can
questions?
finish
What's up,
beating each other up
Rachel?
once Dravozd is safe.
Fine. I've said my piece anyway.
Yeah, so have I.
These two are quite the pair.
I shouldn't have stuck my nose in. Short enough on time as it is. Still, give us a mo, would you?
What colors should your next character be?
Bite it off.
In what? What's the context?
You, ready for the off then?
We can't afford to waste any more time.
Right, you are.
Warframe?
Might be worth having one last word with the scouts,
Purple.
though. Don't want any nasty surprises, do we?
I think the last one was pink, wasn't it? Or at least the last one you asked me
You and
about.
Zoltan might be better off staying inside the...
So this one shall be purple.
How close are they?
Within sight of the walls, and there are more coming up from the mines.
What was I saying about nasty surprises?
They'll wash right over us if we stay out in the open. We're pulling back behind the gates.
Good idea. Get yourselves inside, but keep your weapons handy.
Understood.
You have purple Power Ranger, Wukong.
That's
Will you
ours.
make purple
Once
with
the
nice
scouts are inside, order your men to barricade the gates. No heroic last stands, you hear me? No fighting at all if you can help it.
August's right. I've seen what a Akashic beast can do to armor. The people here are tough and willing, but they ain't equipped to face what's coming.
I'm going out there. Start work on the gate as soon as I've left. I'll give you as much time as I can.
And if they kill you?
You evacuate. But it won't come to that. I promise.
God damn, thinking that these things are gonna kill me.
Take good care of Dravozd till I get back.
Leave it to me. And
From which personalities?
those things what for, yeah?
Did you have more than one? That would explain some things. Oh my god, maybe I can die. Holy shit. This thing's massive.
Alright. Which one of you's first?
Get him.
punch him in the butt. Oh god. More enemies. Oh my Jesus Christ. Ow. Fuck, I messed that up. Some things could be real annoying. Hello, hi Luna.
Apparently not.
Oh my god, a fucking chimera. That's a bit dangerous. The cutest sound I've ever done? What sound? Oh. Bang. Wow. Italian Alpina, why are you calling me by my full name? I don't even know my full name. I don't think it's in my description. played this game before. Yes, so we've been playing it for a few weeks. Ow, I got scratched. Don't like you too? What do you mean? Oh, but the name? No. That's okay, that's fine. Don't worry about it. The name is fine. I'm just surprised is all. I think that fight with the Chimera went pretty well.
Did I miss any?
Man alive! You stood in one piece!
I slew as many as I could.
As many as I could, he says. The old bleeding lot, more like it. Well, almost.
Only almost.
Yeah, one or two did try to sneak over
So
the
sweet
wall.
and adorable. Oh, thank you, Rachel, for the head pack.
Good. Though you do know, more will come in time.
In time, yeah. But we can think about them later. Let's get you back inside.
Sid! You're even more fearsome than your reputation. Enough to give those Akashic monsters nightmares. I almost felt sorry for the wretched things.
And that was
But
quite the
mostly,
horde out there.
I felt grateful. Dravoj won't forget what you did today.
I'm afraid I've only delayed the inevitable. There's no getting rid of that ether flood. Meaning that any living thing which stumbles into those mines will end up clawing at your walls again.
And that's if the flood don't spread. If it does, well, I hate to say it, but the village's days are numbered.
That may be, but...
What? I hear a Hoover at this hour.
With ether floods springing up all over, it's no less safe than anywhere, and more importantly, it's our home.
It's on my about me. I see. I can't remember it.
All right.
I wrote it a while ago.
Give you a hand shoring up those defenses.
Oh yeah, so it is.
As for you, Blackthorn,
6 words can't be whole essay.
when Dravoj needed you. So, thanks.
I shouldn't have stayed away so long. And I shouldn't have left without talking it over with you first.
Too bloody right you shouldn't. Though I doubt I'd have listened. I always envied you. How you made everything look so easy when, for me, it was anything but. You leaving gave me the perfect excuse to hate you. And from that day on, I never once stopped to wonder what it would have been like if you'd stayed. But what you said earlier, it was true. You'd have been the death of this place.
Finally, something we can agree on. I hope you see the sense of it eventually. You kept this place alive.
Alive, perhaps. Wealthy even, but... Dravoj isn't what it once was. Our work used to be the pride of Dalmekia. Now, we churn out the same rubbish day after day, because it's easy and turns a profit. It's not about the craft anymore. I wouldn't send my sons to war wearing the shit most of our smiths are making. I've kept working, honing my skills, trying to lead by example, but no one sees the point. The average castle apprentice has as much passion for the craft as our current lot. Come back to us, Blackthorn. Remind Dravosh.
Don't be trying to poach my blacksmith. I need him.
I'll even man those bellows of yours if it means we can work
It's
at
the
the same
thing you
fort
made
again.
for just 10 minutes ago.
Kinder than I deserve.
Oh, the 6 words, the essay. Oh, I see, I see.
Elsewhere. There's people who trust their lives to my steel, and I daren't let them down.
Fair enough.
But that doesn't mean I couldn't visit from time to time. Let's see if we can't rekindle this town's passion for the craft, shall we?
I'd like that.
Just be sure to tell Snotty to let me in the next time I come calling, yeah?
I'm glad these two are working out their problems.
He'd let you in anyway. Blackthorn. The Master Smith turned outlaw. Back in my good graces. I never thought I'd see the day.
I'd say that went pretty well, wouldn't you?
Even better than I'd hoped.
Wow.
Sid, I've got something for you.
And this is?
A token of a lasting gratitude. But I'm of a mind to make you a far grander gift. Designs for a certain sword have been passed down from chief to chief.
New sword from me?
Now, hold on, Zoltan. There's a reason no one's made that blade in centuries. There's not been a craftsman equal to the task.
I'm sure you can do it.
Still, and I've learned to own an edge Odin will be proud of. But the engravings on that thing are enough to make a jeweler.
Oh, the two of them can work together.
Not just for show, either.
Because, you know, the other guy did the engravings in the little ring.
In the first place. A certain ring? I knew I'd never surpass you with the hammer and tongs. So I turned my hand to a different kind of metalwork. Between the two of us, I'd say we're the equal of any master craftsman ever to have graced a forge.
Am I gonna have to go get materials for this sword of theirs?
Right.
Or can I just get it?
You wouldn't mind if Zoltan came back to the hideaway, would you?
No, of course not, if I'm getting a weapon out of it.
As long as he can keep our secret.
Right. Zoltan, get your tools. We've got a legend to forge.
Return to hideaway, return to hideaway. Speak with Karen. Are they all back at the hideaway? Yes. Oh, let's go over here and talk to Gout first. We finally paid back those debts. Took forever, but we got there.
Goat. Still alive, I see. So Lady Karen accepted the ruby.
Ah, about that. I tried my best, but she was just too stubborn to take it. She threw it right back in my face, in fact, and told me I could stick my stupid stone where the sun don't shine.
Wow.
Karen refused payment.
I hope it wasn't something I said.
I'm sure you were as tactful as ever.
Oh, wonderful.
Bloody guy. Now I have to go talk to Karen about two things. You have a PS4, Luna? Oh, that's it. There's loads of really good games on PS4. I really like my PS4. You don't play a lot of games there? You should. There's loads of great games out. Still wish I could sprint while at the hideaway. That'll be nice.
Sid, I can't help but notice that your satchel is twitching in a most violent manner.
Yeah, it's because I'm Morble.
Yeah. It's your problem now.
What an amazing specimen. The flesh positively throbs with vitality. If I can successfully graft this to the Morganbeards...
If I have to come and fight a Morganbeard like Morble hybrid, I'll be very upset with you in the next part of this quest.
I shall begin at once.
Sometime later. Everything's blooming.
It is just as I hoped. Witness how the Morganbeards have taken to the blighted soil. How they bloom with heretofore unseen vigor. Why, I dare say such a vine graft would yield similar results when applied to other specimens as well.
I'm glad I could be of assistance.
You've not only helped us, Sid, you've saved us. Do you recall the extract with which I provided you before?
It's okay, Oda. You don't have to chat if you're just wanting to chill.
Would you believe?
It's okay.
Its potency has nearly doubled. You must accept this vial as thanks for your assistance. The rest, I shall give to Taya.
Please, sir, can I have some marbles? Nice. Our potions are even stronger. Achievement. Or trophy, I guess. I prefer achievements from Xbox over trophies as a thing.
Ah, the man himself. We were just about to make a start on that sword I promised you. It's funny, but none of this would have been possible without your help.
Does better actually be better than the sword I had originally?
We'll be using his leather work for the grip. The steel, meanwhile, will be tempered in a fire, burning the cinders you charmed out of old Zoltan here. And that whetstone from the Outer Isles, that'll be what gives the blade its edge.
This better actually be better than my ice brand, unlike Excalibur.
A team effort led by the greatest blacksmith alive.
It's like Genshin free sword from events. Please no.
Talk to the things finished, yeah? Right. I'm ready if you are.
Like, never have I been so disappointed to get Excalibur, and it's like worse than the sword I have. Like, what the fuck? Sometime later.
Well, bugger me. We actually did it.
Oh. That looks fancy.
The sword to end all swords.
Gonna sleep with that voice? I have been told that can happen. I should put like a warning on the stream. May fall asleep.
Trust you'll take good care of it.
Thank you. Both of you.
So, does this make you pair the greatest craftsman alive then?
This? Nah. This was just
You know what else is free? Final Fantasy 14 online. Have you heard of the critically acclaimed MMORPG Final Fantasy 14?
We reckon with those items there, we could craft something even better than the Ragnarok.
You'll play it when get PC. I know, I'm just messing.
That's a weapon I'd like to see. You leave this list with me.
I was hoping you'd say that.
One legend at
Thank
a
you for
time, eh,
that.
lads? Before you start on the next, who fancies raising a cup to friendship reforged?
Good idea. No more drinking to forget
We're
my
not
past.
calling the sword
It's about
friendship,
time I had
are we?
something to celebrate.
The friendship blade.
Then tap the kegs! Vulcan's boys are on their way!
You're just trying to S-rank missions in Devil May Cry 5 while listening? I haven't even touched S-rank in the hunts board here. I'm too afraid. Ragnarok is the name of the blade. Nice. Oh, we can craft the Gotterdamung as well. Nice. Well, I assume we need like S-rank materials for it. Now let's actually see if this sword is any better than my current one. Oh my god, it is! It's actually better than what I had. Crazy. Do I have enough? I need 500 points still to master Giga Flare. Where can I steal 500 points from? I guess I could just wait. What's needed for the Gotterdamung?
St. Fornian, dear.
Orichalcum. I have no idea where I get that. Dark steel and primitive battle horn. I see, I see. Oh, thank you for the hydrate, Rachel. And this seems to be a direct upgrade from the Ragnarok.
Fine. So what do I owe the honour? I never thought me and Zoltan would ever speak again, let alone work together. And if it hadn't been for you, we wouldn't. You've been a good friend to me, Clive. The best. I'll keep the forge up.
Don't tell me we've run out of Papio nuts and all.
Right, Karen. We have
Lady
a few
Karen.
things to discuss.
Goad tells me you weren't happy with our offer. Would you prefer the debt was repaid in coin?
What debt? I don't recall lending any of you lot me hard-earned gil. I may have tossed a talent or two in the Hideaway's coffers, but those were donations, and you can hardly call it charity if you go asking for it back.
Of course not. But one good turn
Good
deserves
morning.
another.
Oh, hey,
Our
y'all.
circumstances have changed. Surely you wouldn't shun the gratitude of a pauper who happened to have become a prince.
Oh, so you're a prince now, are you? Fine. But I'm selling it and taking what I'm owed, then you're getting the rest whether you like it or not.
Wow.
Where'd you even get this? A decent trader might nab 1,000 talents for a star ruby.
Ah, Sid had it stored away.
I claim it were nicked from the belt of Sid the Outlaw himself and asked twice as much. Might be I already have a buyer in mind. Might be you even know her. A fine continental maid whose beauty's only eclipsed by a guile in commerce.
It's morning for you?
Would ya?
Technically, it's morning for me as well. It's like 1
Just
o'clock.
be sure to tell her that it's always a pleasure doing business.
I hear you ended up delivering all 3 stones. Thanks to this lump. I sometimes wonder what I pay you for.
Speaking of which,
He gets paid. I don't get paid.
I still haven't been paid last month's wages.
Wow.
Oh, so you remember what's owed to you then? Your ass behind that disc of yours and don't get up before those ledgers are square.
Right away.
I've seen that before.
This cup?
Yeah. Plenty of times. It was the only goblet Sid ever used. Either out of habit, or because the filthy sod couldn't be bothered to find a clean one.
I knew so little about him.
Like most people.
Martha and the Dame both seem to have fond memories of him.
I bet they do.
How long did you know Sid before he...
Before he died. 20 summers, give or take. Back in the day, I was a purser on a trade ship, which is where I met him. He brought
Purser?
passage to-
Is that pickpocket?
Forget where. But having nothing better to do on the long nights, we sit up drinking Island rum till the morning bell dragged me back to my duties. Quit my post not long after that. On account of making a fine maiden's belly fat. But me and Sid stayed close.
Wow.
Promising we'd one day sail the seas again. That was before fate stepped in and said she was having none of it. The magic woke inside my son soon after his first name day, and there was no hiding his knack.
Couldn't you and your family have...
My family were the ones who summoned the constable. Wanted the monster.
Lovely family.
Away. I couldn't turn my back on him. Forget what I felt, and I couldn't for the life of me understand how they could. Luckily, Sid was of the same mind as me. It was him who stood beside me when all I wanted was to tear the whole world down. Him who cried for me when I had no tears left of my own. Him who swore he'd do everything he could to stop it from happening again. And he was true to his word, too. Left the Royal Army once and for all. His ranks...
I miss Sid. Sid was great.
Just like that. Threw away everything he had. All to right a wrong that no one else had the courage to face. I knew then I'd follow that man to the ends of the earth.
Flashback? The OG squad.
For his own good was Sid. Saw the world for what it really was, while the rest of us were content to go along with the lie we were shown. And it can't have been easy, bearing that burden alone. But he didn't let it stop him. He never lost faith in what he believed was right. And that gave us faith in him. Faith he'd steer us true. So I swore to myself that I'd always be right behind him, ready to catch the stubborn sod, if ever he should fall. But I couldn't even do that. Ignore me. Just the ramblings of a tired old man.
Aww. Otto.
Leave that lot.
Wish I
I'll
could
tie
give
you
him
up
hugs.
in a bit.
I don't think Clive is a hugger, though.
This is Sid's handwriting. Dear Otto.
I may be drunk, but I wanted you to know this place would be fucked without you.
This is Sid's drunk handwriting.
This note.
Hmm? What about it?
Sid was right. Without you, we'd all be lost.
He should have bloody well said so then. Just once. Before he went.
Oh, no, don't.
Why would he? Him or anyone? I'd only have told him to piss off.
No. Give him a hug, Clive, for fuck's sake. Ah.
You're wrong, though. Both of you. It was never just me keeping the hideaway afloat. It was all of us. I just shoved people in the right direction.
Hi, Moody. Welcome in. How are you doing today? Hope you're having a good Saturday.
Would you rather
It's
go
Got learning to count, hopefully. And he's our
Maybe I've got
bookkeeper.
a few more years left in me.
You're doing fine. How am I? I'm doing good. I'm having a
going
good
to hold you to that,
chill Saturday evening.
Before you
Just
go,
relax into some Final Fantasy.
Sid would have wanted you to have this.
Sid would have wanted me to have his dirty old cup, sure.
This will do me just fine. Thanks for the ray of sunshine. I'll see if I can't pay you back.
Already have.
That's for the shelf of memories in the office. Alright, what else do we have? Need to go talk to Karen again. The game took me away from her when I was trying to talk to her. Outrageous.
Oh, don't. Nothing like a dish of cold vengeance to foul a gut.
I'm sorry, Nan. I didn't mean to make things worse. I just thought I had to protect you. Like you've protected me.
Aye, well, someone had to. Your parents certainly didn't give a whit for your well-being. Reckon the both of us would be worse off if I'd not taken you on. You've always been me right eye, Goots. And I'd have you stay that way. So don't you dare go looking for trouble again.
Well,
You gotta
I
listen
will.
to Karen, good.
If you ever need help, I'll do it again and again, and you can't stop me.
Why, you big lump. Fine. Play the hero if it makes you happy.
Thanks, Nan. I won't let you down.
These two, they're probably my favorites in the hideaway. Aside from Jill, of course.
That's as maybe. But if he's ever to make his own way in life, he'll need to start looking out for himself as well. Till then, he'll need people to watch his back, just like you did in Dalamil. Don't think I didn't appreciate that.
Of course. His family.
Stop it. You make me one good eye, mister. I don't go thinking that'll do you any favours. A potion today'll cost you the same as it did yesterday.
That's fair. I feel like I don't really go through my gil very quickly in the game anyway. Speaking of,
Let me tell
can I
you
top up my
what?
supply? Oh.
Them rumours wet legs were spreading.
Oh, I have
Might
another
be they
quest,
weren't
okay.
just tales plucked out of thin air. You see, there were a time when I weren't too particular about who I sold steel to, so long as they paid me the right price. Some women lust after blood, others after flesh, but me, I were always one for gold. And to satisfy that lust, I sold to opposing armies, stabbed my every client in the back, made myself the most hated woman in the twins. But then one day I met a man who made me a different kind of offer.
Oh, it
Said
was
he'd give me
it
access to a
Sid?
realm-wide community of like-minded individuals in constant need of steel and sundries. On the condition I sold to him and his alone.
Was that the first time you met Sid?
Aye. And I fell right into his damn trap. He was true to his word, so I ended up being true to mine. And I soon started making the best profits I've seen since taking up the trade. And all without aiding or abetting any outlaws. Except Sid himself, that is. Told me about his plan to topple the mother crystals, you know. Said that with them gone, the realm would want for all manner of things. An opportunity for the likes of me to mint gil. Why, I reckon an enterprising individual could find himself the richest dam in the twins. And that's when he had me. I emptied my stores that day and moved into the Hideaway proper. And the rest, as they say, is ancient bloody history. A dozen years on,
Sid's
and I'm still
stealing
not the
everyone.
richest dam. Not for lack of trying, mind. But I can say, I have never been happier. You've all shown me there are some things more precious than gil.
That there are.
So don't you go messing it all up. Or you'll have me to answer to.
Now can I buy potions though, for reals?
Aye, it's a dangerous world out there. You're rubbing me blind, you know.
I'm not rubbing you blind. Well, a little bit, because you're half blind, but still. It's not my fault. This seems useful.
Is that all?
Oh, we've almost actually cleared our quest log. Only for us to be able to fill it back up again with all the other side quests we haven't done
Did you
yet.
solve the mystery?
Yes,
as
the
you
kids
thought.
took it unsurprisingly.
The children had the scales, or the parts of them at least. They dismantled them to see how they worked.
Oh, no, Mid will have my head.
Thankfully she won't. This might even have been her idea. Although I was the one who ended up teaching the lesson.
I'm so sorry, Sid. I know how busy you are. I shall see that the children are properly punished.
Please, there's no need. Mid seems to have taken the three of them under her wing. She's even calling them her heirs. She'd have them follow in her footsteps. And her father's.
I see. Sid, do you know why Mid has been spending so much time at the Hideaway of late?
Has she?
told
I
me
thought
that
she
some of
was
her
spending
studies had
time
been interrupted
away.
by events in Canva. Is that not true?
No, it isn't. The university offered her a commission. In exchange for full tuition, room and board, they They asked her to oversee the design of several new war engines. To anyone else, it would be an opportunity. But to Mid, who lost both her parents to war, it was a bitter pill. One she was none too keen to swallow. But that should come as no surprise. She's only ever cared about bringing people hope. The very last thing war can be said to do.
Yeah, she doesn't want to make war weapons.
She's working to give them a better life. And so should I. What's the odd engineering lesson?
Oh, you've given them far more than that. And I'm sure they're very grateful.
Well, I can't even talk to Harpocrates. Because of the old main story taking it up.
The stews.
But those are the only two in my journal, so let's pick up some more. I have two in here. A humble request. From Rutherford.
Rutherford? Wasn't that the name of my uncle's manservant? Why would he be at Martha's Rest?
Smooth like a butler. Doesn't have quite the ring to it. Captain Dory. Grown concerned well-being of Captain. I see.
There's no way of knowing if Doris will confide in me. But I can speak to her at least.
Oh god, why isn't there a shortcut to get there? They should have like a path. A shortcut to the map room, I think. Then we have to walk around. It's like from that balcony right there, you know?
Where are you?
Can I help you, Sid?
I'm looking for Doris. Is she here?
I'm afraid
Who is
not.
Doris
She's
again?
at Martha's Rest on a job.
Is that the one?
When she heard what the mission was, she insisted on
That's
going
the one that
herself.
was like
Alone.
really
Did she?
difficult about like
Following up
leading.
on some new information.
I forgot. Oh god, I
Once they'd
can't
settled
speak.
it, the bearers you helped liberate in the
He
Dragon's
sat her
area
squad
were
out
keen to
and
talk
was
about
worried
their
they'd be
imprisonment
dead.
and about their captor.
The slaver Cole's team were tracking when they were attacked by the beastmen. I'll go and find her.
If she's not moved on already, yes.
Why would Doris insist on going alone?
Oh, it's a good thing we were going to Martha's Rest anyway.
Doris should be somewhere nearby. Assuming she's still here.
How big is the search area? Oh, big enough.
It doesn't still hurt, does it?
It's been a pleasure, Doris. Just like old times.
I'll give your offer some thought, my lady.
How goes the investigation?
Sid, what brings you to Martha's Rest?
A few things.
I heard you were out here on your own, tracking our slaver. I trust you're being careful.
Of course. And it had to be me. The bearers from the Dragon's Eyrie confirmed a long-held suspicion of mine that the slaver we've been tracking is an old acquaintance. She's no fool. If we'd come in force, she would have spotted us straight away, and then vanished without a trace.
That was her just now, wasn't it? So, was it a fruitful reunion?
I'd say so. She tried to recruit me. Seems her time in Rosaria is coming to an end. She's abducted bearers from across the region and is looking to smuggle them back into Sambrek. After her brush with those
Well, let's go
beastmen
kill
up
this
north, she's
this slaver. Let's go get them. Enough faffing about. Let's also join Rutherford. You're hopeless? You're not hopeless, Luna. Don't be silly. Don't be talking about like
My
that.
Lord Marquis,
Don't be talking like that about
then
you.
you received my letter. I am Sebastian Rutherford.
Of course.
Yes, my lord. Thank you for coming.
And what was so sensitive that you couldn't
You thought he was kidding about getting sleep. You were wrong. It's okay.
Did not mean to
It's
offend.
good to get
I
sleep.
merely...
It's all right.
If you're sleepy, you gotta sleep.
I am here at Martha's Rest, at the behest of your lord uncle, tasked with learning what I am able of the realm's current state
For
of affairs.
15 minutes.
And what I have learned is grim.
That's alright.
The fall of the Mother Crystals has left Storm in a state of utter disarray. The gears of governance have ground to a halt, and without a steady hand on the tiller,
Oni-chan?
the realm threatens to drift into utter chaos. Your lord uncle,
Chaos.
however, believes there is a way to avoid this fate, and is determined to see it set in motion.
That sounds like quite the undertaking.
It is. Hence my having enlisted the aid of several colleagues serving the 7 high houses. Alas, I have lost contact with 2 of them.
Oh, so you just want me to find them. Okay, I'll go find them. Thank you. God, sometimes I wish these quest givers would just get straight to the point. Obviously, you want Amazon Prime, Twitch Turbo, and Discord Nitro all at once, but can't pay bills. Yeah. Having to choose is always fun. Wow. What? My back. This village has seen better days. No, I'm not fighting you muggers. No. No. Bloody goblin. They could have stayed alive. All they had to do was not chase me. Let's see if you can find something to eat. Yeah, do. Make sure you're well fed.
Good. They haven't broken camp yet.
What?
How did Doris come to know a slaver, I wonder?
We've waited long enough. She's not coming. Ready the bearers. We're leaving.
Back to civilization, is it, Mom?
With all haste, lest any of you lackwits start talking like these feckless bumpkins. I presume your men are ready. We've suffered too many delays as it is. Any more, and I'll be docking your pay.
Yes, Mom.
Yes, Mom.
But before you go, it appears we have company.
Oh, goddamn.
You're welcome to try.
No, don't you fucking heal. Bloody Imperial soldiers.
So much for your escort.
You'll forgive me for not avenging my men. I'm not the swordswoman I used to be. I surrender.
Aren't they tired of always playing the same thing?
Sid.
Well, it's side quests. I'm just getting through all the side content before I continue that main story.
Ah,
What?
Doris. I take it you're not here
It's
to rescue me from our
RPGs. That's
brutal
how they.
renegade.
That's how they are.
You know, I always wondered where you'd vanished to. But casting your lot with this criminal of all people.
Better fighting for a cause than killing for coin. I'm sorry, Sid. I should have told you sooner.
What?
This woman, my former master,
Oh,
once
I
trained
see.
bearer children to be weapons in service of the highest bidder. She raised me like a daughter, and I did terrible things to earn her favor.
It wasn't all terrible. Surely. We had our fun, too. You were always so eager to learn, and had such clever hands. All my other children took either to the blade or to the books. Always either or. But you proved yourself a master of both. How about it, my little dagger? Care to swear that blade to me
Yeah, you
again?
want her to kill me?
I never swore my blade to you, nor will I ever, to liberate the bearers of this world. Farewell, master.
You always were a righteous child. Perhaps that's the reason I loved you so.
Get out of here before I kill you myself.
What do you want to do with her?
I am not the killer she wanted me to be. Not anymore. And she no longer has friends in high places. The Dame does, though. Her connections at the Imperial Court will see that justice is done.
All right. If you're certain.
I am. And thank you for everything. Now.
Nice. Used your CP to get new emoji or your channel points. Now you got the same one twice.
Then I should head back to the hideaway and put
Don't you get to
Cole's mind at
pick?
ease.
I've never actually done it before. Is that not how it works? That's pretty sucky if it's random and you got the same one twice. You played a cursed run on Warframe? Why cursed?
Welcome back, Sid. Doris's message just arrived.
With any luck, they'll be joining us in the hideaway shortly. Oh, and your letter. You don't need to worry about Doris anymore.
I'd been hoping as much. So the slaver we'd been chasing all these months was her former master. She's been arrested, by the way, over in Sunbreak, and she won't be getting off lightly. The Empire may have no love for bearers, but it's none too fond of black market traders either. Can't have been easy for Doris.
I'm sure it wasn't.
I hope so. You had quite the past yourself before you came here, or anyway. Thanks again, Sid.
Keep up the good work, Cole.
Your team couldn't hear. They were glitched off the map. It was hilarious. Oh no.
getting nicks.
Sounds like a normal time in Warframe. It was Oberon. Invincible build, couldn't die. That sounds overpowered. Invincible. Healed so much that's literally didn't change. Oof. Reminds me of that scene in SAO. Right, I'm gonna take a break from game because it is very late. I know we didn't get as much done today as we usually do, but that is because I was a sleepy fox. Oh. Sleepy fox, yeah. I am pretty sleepy again still. It is coming up on 2 AM nearly. So it is quite late here. But yeah, I'll be playing more Final Fantasy on Monday probably. But I need to figure out what the rest of the week's schedule is gonna be. So I would say check out the Discord and the Twitter, etc. for info on those. I might ask Fox to see if he's around. See if we can do something with Fox. That'd be cool. If we could. Depending on how he's feeling, we'll see how that goes. But yeah, we should hopefully get back into normality now. There's no... that I can think of. There's no, like... trips or anything happening soon. So hopefully, we should be back to normal. Yes, Luna, we are going to get some sleep. Because it's very late. The stream is ending. I am apologized. Oh, big stretch. Thank you, right? Oh yeah, I need my rest though. I am very, very tired. So I am. You're making a super high quality excuse to sleep, I guess you already have one. Yeah, we're all going to sleep. We're all gonna get some rest now. Have sweet dreams, so you do as well, Luna, okay? For anyone that isn't going to bed though, I will do is I'll set up a raid so we can raid somebody and go support their stream. Let me just see who's currently live. Oh, Zoena's playing Warframe there. Let's go raid her. Since you were talking about Warframe. You can watch Zoe play some Warframe. She's been slightly addicted to it lately. That's fine. It happens to everyone who plays that game, seemingly. But yeah, have a nice rest, everybody. Thank you, Rexy. I will get some proper rest, I promise. And I'll see you guys on Monday. And yeah, just keep an eye out tomorrow or Monday. I'll post the schedule whenever I can. Okay? Love you guys. Bye bye. See you guys.